How do I haul the infamous 308 excavator? That has been probably the most consistent question. It's not a big deal. I just use the old Duramax. It's not a big deal. I just use the old Duramax. It's not a big deal. I just use the old Duramax. Just hook her up. No, I really don't. That machine. So how much does the 308 weigh and how do I haul it? The 308 weighs 20,000 pounds. I think it's like 19.5 or something. Just call it 308 weighs 20,000 pounds. My gooseneck is only rated for like 9,000. So I haven't overloaded the gooseneck when I haul a skid steer and a 305. I sub out the trucking to Michigan Cat or McAllister hauls my excavator for me. Now here's why. Some of you may say, well, why don't you just need to get a truck? You're spending too much in trucking to move your excavator. No, I'm not. I could be wrong. If I am wrong with these numbers, what I'm about to share with you, by all means, I want to hear, because I want to make the best financial decision at the end of the day. That's really what it's about. What's the best way to spend the money or not spend the money? We're going to pass this guy here. So on average, it cost me $100 per move to move that excavator. That excavator is generally on site for at least 3 weeks, up to 4 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks, which means on an 8-month year, average season's 8 months, that machine at the most is really getting moved. You double it at 16 times, go really high, just call it 30 times a year that machine is on a trailer going to a different job. Okay? So with that number right there, even high, let's shoot high. I always like to, and here's another tip for you guys. When you're budgeting and planning jobs, bidding jobs, looking at your annual year or your pro forma or any of those numbers, project your expenses high, project your income low, find that number, and you're generally safe. Always project things more expensive than they are, and always expect that you're going to get, not expect, that was wrong. Don't expect that you're going to get less or not enough, but just plan for maybe less than what you think you need or whatever. Point is, 30 moves a year at $100 a move is $3,000 a year in trucking to move that machine. Okay? So, aside from the cost to purchase a truck that could move that machine, it would be, I believe, about $1,200 to just get the license plate for a truck to haul that machine. Also, I would need a trailer to haul that machine. Used, good condition, $8,000. Okay? The truck, there's this new Duramax again. There it is. Check it out. The mighty infamous 2017 410 horsepower, 900 foot-pounds-feet of torque 2017 Duramax. Back onto the topic. That truck, you can get a good old used international, like a class 6, class 5 truck, dual axle rear end, like a 30,000 GVW, something like that. You can get that vehicle for about $15,000. Good used one, probably 100,000 miles on it. You can get that for $15,000. So you're at $15,000. Call it $1,500. There's my buddy Zach, AT&T guy. So $1,500 to, what are we doing? We're putting a tag on that thing for $1,500. The trailer is $8,000. So just call that, call it $10,000 for all of that. So we're at $25,000 for the truck. We are at insurance for that particular vehicle. I've already had this checked. Is at, what is it, about $150 a month. So it's $2,000 a year for insurance. So we're at $27,000. Just call it $30,000 for the purchasing of that truck per year. And then I gotta either drive it myself, fine. I can drive it. That's not a problem. But it's really about the time it takes for me to move that machine. It's really about time and where is your time best allocated. I have had conversations with other guys I used to work for in excavating, the rental guys I talked to. A lot of people have had conversations with us about who have been in this business longer than I have and am doing what I'm doing. And we've all agreed on one thing. The money in dirt work, the money in it, and I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, tell me something different because I want to know. Money, at least up here, they all say the money is in the moving the dirt on site, right? You can make money importing and exporting material as well, but overall the bulk of the money is made moving dirt on site. Okay, so I don't haul it. The numbers just make sense that, and then if you look at $30,000 for the first year for a truck to haul that thing, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't have the $30,000 to put into a truck. So, you know, there's part of it right there. I don't want to take any more loans out for a truck to make that happen. And I don't want to have 10 grand sitting aside all the time to repair that truck because it's going to break down and it's going to happen. I don't want to, and again, could be all wrong with this. Maybe I'm wrong. Totally open for that. I don't want to have a breakdown on that truck and have it cost me, you know, potentially a whole week. It's really easy to pick up the phone and say, hey, I need this thing moved. It needs to be here then. Thank you. Okay, cool. It's done. I don't have to go get it. I don't have to do anything. It's just there. It's that easy. And for $100, and I'm going to bill out my time at that $100 anyways to move that machine with my own equipment, regardless if I did it. So it's like, granted, I know I'm losing out on a certain percentage there. That's the truth. But my whole kind of philosophy with this, and it's just trying something new. I can create this excavation company and build it into a more efficient, resourceful model of excavating, of an excavating business, at least to start out, right? For the first, say I do it this way without a dump truck, without a truck for the first 3 years. Then it's lean and mean. It's lean and mean. It's lean and mean. And you try to make the best decisions all the time for the longevity of the company. And that's really what this is about right now. And it would be fun to have a dump truck. It'd be fun to have a cool, big, badass Kenworth tri-axle dump truck with Avery Excavating and the phone number labeled all over that thing. It would be awesome. And it will be awesome when it happens, when the time is right, and when the time is right, and when the money needs to easily be allocated for that machine, do it. That's why I got those two pieces of equipment that I have now. The uptime on both those machines, I can use both of them at a job site pretty much by myself most of the time. Have a laborer on site doing all the groundwork. Bam, there's a lot of efficiency in there with those two pieces of machines, and the uptime and the usage of them is high. It's good. So that's really the philosophy that I'm going with it. No, I don't haul that machine. I sub it out. Works fine. Worst case scenario, if what happens when I get in a jam, because it happens, I call up my buddy. I say, hey, you got a truck I can borrow? I need to move this machine now, tonight. I'll come get it after you're done using your trucks. Yep, no problem. I come hop in his truck, bam, go move it. It's done. So that's how I cover the emergency situations right there. So it works out very, very well. You guys rock. That is the magnificent or not so magnificent answer. I don't haul it with the Duramax. For you fan boys and girls out there on diesel trucks and Duramaxes, it could probably pull it. I'm damn sure I could get this thing, pull that thing and do 60 miles an hour down the road, because it's only another 6,000 pounds overall what it would be. If I had the trailer to haul this thing, or if I had the appropriate gooseneck trailer to carry the weight of that excavator, all in all, it'd only be about 6,000 more pounds, I think. No, the 8,000 more pounds. So the what I would be pulling would be 8,000 more pounds than the max load that I pull with this thing right now. I mean, that's an extra 30% increase in the load. I mean, it's not safe for one. It could do it, you know, I know it could do it, but the ticket, oh man. Well, no, I could actually do that legally here in the state of Michigan with current DOT rules. I could get, yeah, I could do it. Totally could do it, I think. I second guess myself. The damn DOT rules are so hard to follow. Anyways, I'm done. I'm rambling. You guys rock. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. Subscribe if you like this content. You think it's somewhat funny and some of my humorous days, somewhat serious in my serious days, and somewhat motivational in my motivational days. But it's always just about digging in the dirt, because that's what I like to do, and I like sharing what I know about it, which maybe is a lot, which maybe isn't a lot. But okay, I'm really done now. I'm rambling. Thanks for watching.